It's awesome to work for a family-owned company. I have seen that family culture, and it's awesome to work for a company who not just gives back to the community, but to the employees that are willing to say, hey, you did a good job, so let's reward that. So in a couple of weeks, I will have been here 32 years. There are days you look in the mirror and think that is not correct, and there are days you look in the mirror and you're like, that is absolutely correct. I probably have a pretty unique start with the company. I actually cleaned the offices when it was Minerals and Chemical Group in Pocatello, the agribusiness headquarters. And then I spent the next 10 years in regulatory, where they needed help. And then I've spent the last 20 overseeing our building and facility in Pocatello. And then I just took on this role a few months ago with Simplot Games and community events. So I'm pretty passionate about Simplot Games. I've been involved with Simplot Games since 1999, and I love it. And so an opportunity came up to actually be more involved. And I also, just like I was talking about, I love being involved with the community, so this was like a perfect fit for me. So my role is community relations, events planning, and that includes executive director of Simplot Games, which right now, that's what I'm doing, like full-time, all the time. It's a huge event. It's 2,000 kids. It's year 45. It's Olympians, sponsors. All of that takes a lot of work. So that's what I'm doing right now. And then you throw in some things like attending trade shows and conventions and helping plan other events. And it's a lot of fun. I did get to meet J.R. on several occasions, actually. He used to come to the games whenever it was possible. And I have images in my head of him just with his sparkly eyes and his big old grin interacting with these teenagers. And I don't know who was more excited, J.R. or the kids, to meet each other. It was just such a fun thing to watch him in his 90s interact with these teenage kids who thought he was the coolest thing in the arena, and to get to see him just feed off their energy and the opportunity to provide, knowing he was providing that opportunity for those kids. I think that family-owned beginning and continuation still plays a big part, and that's something that's pretty rare and pretty spectacular for me.